That right there is 2 backcountry meals, so they do leave quite a bit of crap if you just burn them and leave them. So burn them and bury them, because aluminium is a natural element and it will stop the other hunters having to moan about it when they find the burnt packets. Oh, burn your packets, don't burn your packets. I like to burn them because otherwise if you're up here for days, you're just carrying sticky backcountry bloody meal food around. Absolute wilderness, get absolute wilderness. The packs are much, much smaller and they burn away into nothing. There you go, there's a solution.
Robert.
Boys are a bit slow to get up this morning, but bloody fast to pack up camp. I thought I was quick, and I come down there and these fellas are almost done. Tents and all. What's that?
You were last up.
I was first up.
Oh bullshit, we were all up, packed up waiting on you.
Nah, you guys were still asleep, snoring. I heard it. I thought it was a helicopter. Thought there was a chopper coming in. There's bloody these two snoring, having a snore off. Going to help these this morning.
Bloody hot.
We don't have time for coffee. I said, quick, have a pretend coffee sip. So it looks like we're having coffee in the morning. I had a cup of tea actually, because I was up in front of these boys. This area here is just upstream of the downstream rock bib. That's the gully we went up last night and shelter hollows on the other side. This would probably be a good place to camp and push up the hill, up through the scrub, right up into the tops here, because it's not very steep and you can probably gain quite a bit of altitude. Problem is we don't have enough time because we're flying out tomorrow because stinking duck shooting, and there was a storm coming in the weekend before we came in here, so we're just going to go back to camp, dump our gear, spend all day pushing up around the corner past where Matt snotted that other bull, and then hopefully there's animals around there because it's quite steep up round by those lakes. So that's the plan. I really would like to push up here, but the boys just aren't fit enough. My knees slightly bung, Matt's knees bung, Frenchie's a smoker.
You didn't say anything, come on. Should nobody asking me?
This is a little camp area, the sheltered rock, kind of a bivvy, not really, right at the landing spot. So the landing zone's only about 20 metres up the hill, and this is the little natural bivvy. You can string a fly out across there. You can put another little fly over here. You can make quite a sweet little campsite. There's a fair bit of wood around too. It's not great wood, there's not a heck of a lot of driftwood or anything, but there's turpentine and other shrubs and stuff to get a little fire going at night. Sir? Cup of tea. This right here is Paparoa Thunder, bursting with flavour and as crisp as the Paparoa Mountains after a winter storm. Best enjoyed in swan drying gumboots over an open fire. There you go. Carterry coffee. Get some. Bloody iPhones just don't hold their charge very long, especially up in the mountains. Only a couple of hours up here, then they bloody go flat. Trying to navigate and take photos using the iPhone, it just goes flat. You have to keep charging the damn thing up. If anyone knows of a good phone with a great battery that's got all the other flash crap on it, let me know, because I bloody need one. Also one that's waterproof and kind of indestructible would also be good. I just break iPhones. Oh man, I go through so many of them. They're so expensive. I just buy old second-hand ones and then they get wet, or the screen cracks, or wet or screen crack is usually the way to go. Well, it's usually the way they go anyway. Oh, where are these bloody tar? Up in the cave, right at the top of the hill.
Doesn't look real far away, that cave, does it?
Ah, we spied a few tar right at the top of the mountains that we can see. At the very top, they couldn't get any higher. Oh, I'm sure there's more mountains on top of those ones. It's always the way, you see the top ridge lines and there's more ridge lines beyond that, but they're up pretty damn high and where we can't get to them. It's just too steep up there to get up the bloody sides of those cliffs. Bloomin' heck. Bloomin' heck. Oh, we've got a plan for tonight. We're going to roll around the corner to the real steep stuff up above the lake and see if there's any tar there. 12 o'clock, midday, bit of cloud starting to push in above the tops. I don't think it's going to drop down to this level though. We are flying out tomorrow, so this is our last chance. We're going to walk up the creek, around the corner. Hopefully Bruce hasn't hunted up there because he stayed up somewhere last night, so fingers crossed he's gone right to the head of the valley. We just don't know because we can't get hold of him. We probably should have turned the radio on right now at 12 o'clock, but we're off up the hill, so off we go. Toodle pip. Binocularing. So here we are, this is the headwaters of the block, the Bubble Creek block. This is looking up, that's a Karangaroo saddle over there. That's where most people fly in. Straight up the Karangaroo, over that saddle and down into the Landsborough. Haven't seen any tahr up there. We've been looking, we occasionally see them on the saddle flying over. One sitting right in the saddle over the years. And this is the, well, that's that corner of the block. You guys can figure it out. That's looking north. And then that's the cliffs that are up behind camp. We just saw Bruce over there actually, he's up in there. He hasn't shot one yet, I don't think. And tonight we're going to head across there, scope out these cliffs and maybe have a look around that corner into that next valley too. Yeah, hope you fellas are getting the lay of the land. Stinking hot today. Thank you. Tastiest berries in the mountains, those ones. Bloody good. We've come right up the top of the valley. Almost to the top. We're just round the corner from some real steep bluffs, so fingers crossed. There's going to be bloody animals up here. There's a bit of old browse around here, which is encouraging. So hopefully we're in the money. This is the very top basin, the top of the block. Just going to sit here and watch. There's a bit of browse around here, so hopefully there's animals up here. Who knows? We found two bulls, a young one and another one that I can't tell how old he is. He looks older than the young one. Right at the top of the bloody valley. We're a long way from camp already and already feeling a bit rooted. It's going to be a long walk home. This is very, very promising, very encouraging. Managed to spot another one, only about 150 metres away, but he's lost it. He can't see it, so we're just going to keep moving and see if we can pick it up again. And the other one's at the top of the valley, only about 1 kilometre away. But there's a lot of up and downs between us and them, but a couple of hours till dark, we'll definitely get one, or two, or three. That's awesome. Matt just smoked a bull way up the top there. Did you shoot? What was that? Did you shoot, Matt? No. Oh. Let me know when you're ready, mate. I'm rolling. Oh, he's going to go, Matt. He's going to go. Smoke him. Smoke him. Just above him, just high. He's come back to the right. And then it ran away, and then he got shot at again.
I got it.
Oh, is he going to come down? He's still falling, he's still falling. He's coming. He's coming down. Whoa.
It's fat horns.
Whoa. Oh my God.
Got no horns on him.
Oh my goodness.
Can you just skip all the rest of the shots out?
He's come back to the right. Just left, just left. Holy shit, that was full on. See those nannies down low, bro? Yeah. Smoke one of those. We'll just keep our talking down, boys.
Yeah.
It's not falling though, eh?
No, you missed it.
Lengthening shadows. We trudge on. We're almost there. We're almost at the very head of the valley, where the other bulls were. Oh, the very head of the valley's up there, but this is the last grassy face. That's where the two or three other bulls we saw are. So fingers crossed the boys get a bull each to take home, and Matt will actually have one with horns. We've come up here. We're here at the head of the valley, and the three bulls, or the two bulls we originally saw, have disappeared, and we found another young one right up high, 450 metres away, and we saw a third bull, or a fourth bull actually, working across here from further down, and he's disappeared too. So there's three bulls we can't see in there somewhere. The sun's just about to disappear below the horizon, and we're a pretty long haul from camp right up the head of the valley. Last night tonight, because we're flying out tomorrow morning. Hopefully one of these guys will show himself. Matt's got a trophy bull with no horns. Frenchie's got a trophy nanny. I've got some good video footage. Don't even know if I got the kill shot. Hopefully I did. I got the first shot, the second one.
Video of that bull falling was worth it.
Oh mate, that was the best massive fall I've ever seen. I had to keep zooming out though, so it might be a little bit shaky in parts. He's still falling. He's coming. He's coming down. Whoa.
It's fat horns.
Whoa. Oh my God. We're calling it. We're gonna, everyone's rooted, a bit rooted. We're going to go back down the hill. We should stay here till it gets proper dark, but all these tahr, unfortunately, well, most of them have seen us and they've all run up the top of the mountains, and those other bulls you're watching have disappeared. We are closer to Twizel than we are to our camp. It's just the main divide's in the way, so I'd love to go to the pub and just have a beer and a pie and get a room and go to sleep. How do you feel about shooting your first tahr?
Awesome. Yeah, I shaved my dream. Yeah.
You shaved your dream?
I shaved.
You want to shave?
No.
Looks like you need one.
He shaved his dream. He was after a bull, but he shaved a bit off and he got a nanny instead. Two nannies. It's kind of classic. We walked the other way up here, then the other nanny he first shot fell down about 20 minutes later. So we got two nannies and a bull over there. Hopefully one of them's a kid. I want another kid skin.
His name is French.
Kevin just tried to tell me that wasn't a French word. And are both French words. That's a French word. It's another one right there. Actually, might be a Kiwi adaptation of the French word. Definitely a French word. It's a shame we started yelling and hollering after that bull hit. The rock started tumbling because those other tahr probably would have had any idea we were here. There's been so many bangs and shit from the glacier falling off the hill on the other side that the gunshots wouldn't have worried them that much, I don't think. This is Kevin's first bull tahr. We're pretty happy with the size of it. It's a great representative trophy. Very graphic. We're going to leave Kevin to his skinning and butchering, and we're going to go find the bull. And Kevin also shot another nanny, so we'll grab that as well. Oh, it's not bad. Shot, bro. Yeah. We should have kept the other horn we found last night. We could have stuck it on the other side. I'll go have a look. Oh, look, the nanny fell right next to it, and I think there's another one up there. Frenchie must have bloody hit every one he was aiming for, surprisingly. I'm sure there's another one up there, isn't there?
Yeah. Even through the right, maybe.
Yeah, there is another one up there. Bizarre.
Shame that horn smash, but...
Real shame. It's amazing that the other one's intact, actually. Holy shit, that was a big fall.
Oh, is that one there? You got 18 months, eh? 7.
7. Man. I'm going to go see if I can find the other horn and tuck into these nannies. I was kind of hoping he'd shoot a kid amongst all that rabble, but maybe not. No.
You're one here and one back there.
Yeah, you got 3, bro. Good shooting.
Yeah, good shooting, but that's stupid.
Right, they're just ready for you to skin now.
Good culling.
Oh yeah, good culling. Good,
Eugenie Sage would be happy with you.
she would be. Anyway, I skinned them both for you.
Thank you a lot.
Got some meat up there.
Oh, there is a horn.
Couple of nanny horns.
Yeah.
Alright, should we go try find your horn, Chief?
Yeah.
Try not to blunten my knife if you can, bro. That'd be great.
To what?
Make it too blunt. Sweet as. Fiberglass in there.
Left it to the last minute, eh?
Yep. Got a bit of meat, managed to salvage a bit, but Jesus, I'm just so banged up. Just guts over everything. Load the packs up now and back down the hill to camp. Oh, that's I'll take one of those skins, eh?
Thank you.
This is gonna be shit.
It's gonna be shit ass.
Well and truly, I'd say. The horn's on this side because it just smacked me in the back of the head.
Did it just get drilled by the horn?
Yeah.
Hey, it's 2 guts as you've come a cropper on this trip, eh?
Yeah.
He's got a good load on there, Kevin. Here you go. I'll just follow you guys for a bit. Get some rear end footage. How good's that turpentine, eh? Pretty good.
Pretty good.
I just lit a bush on fire to give the boys a bit of morale. How you doing, bro? So it's pushing on 9:15 at night. It's been a real big day, and we're still 1.5 km from camp, and we've just had to go up and down these big, I don't know, how would you describe these things that we're doing? Rivulets?
The devil's anus.
The devil's anus. We've had to climb in and out of the devil's anus several times. We've lit 2 fires on the way home. Well, I have. 1 fire for a cup of tea and 1 fire just for the hell of it to try dry my boots out, my socks out. And we're chipping away though. It's still awesome. We're having a good day. Boys have got heavy packs. Matt's crook as a dog. He's hacking. He's got the flu. But all in all,
Worth it.
yeah, this is awesome. Come tahr hunting. Be warned though, it's hard out. It's hard out. We got up the crack of dawn and we're still going. She's hard yakka. Oh, once we get back, the steak.
Yeah, I need to cook.
Oh, bro, don't worry about it. We'll just eat whatever we can.
I know, just the steak.
Fuck the steak. Hopefully Bruce has cooked. Surely Bruce has cooked us some steaks. Right on cue. Well done, mate. Hallelujah. Holy shit. Boys are having an epic battle up the hill there. But it's good to have these times of adversity, because it just tests your character and your mettle and you just push on through and life's good. Almost back at camp, got about 1 kilometre to go. We'll be there, all along the edge of the river now, so all the hard stuff's done. Nice cruisy walk back, and hopefully Bruce has got some steak ready. How you doing, boy? Good?
No, I'm cooked.
Dinner's ready. Bruce is in bed. He got home hours ago. He said, hey bro, don't mind us, we're just going to cook ourselves a feed. And then stay the night. In your bedroom. In retrospect, we were just talking about last night in the epic mission, and we didn't get back here till 10:30. Head torches, all of our head torches were running flat. I had the big grunty lead lenser too, and it was still bright all the way, but every now and then it was flashing. And then my other lead lenser actually stopped working the night before. I don't know why it stopped working. It goes bright white and then red and then turns off. So we were just thinking, if you take a bloody head torch on the hill, make sure you have spare batteries for it, and if it doesn't take spare batteries, buy another rechargeable battery that actually come with a head torch. So if your head torch runs out of juice, you've got enough juice to get home. That was a good lesson learned. I'm actually going to carry 2 head torches from now on, so if one craps out, I've got a backup head torch, because that could have been disastrous. If we had well, not disastrous, we would have been sweet. We had enough gear to last us the night, so we would have survived, but it would have been a long and comfortable night. So there you go, folks. Head torches, if you're going to stay out late, bring another head torch. See, I had my lead lenser, and I had a spare battery, and I had spare batteries for it as well. Normal battery was AAA's, but then it just stopped working. So luckily I did have a backup head torch, and I used that. Yeah, so probably want to take 2 head torches, just in case. Or enough gear to stay out the night. I always take enough gear on a hill to survive a night, whether that be leggings and extra pants and extra thermals, or a bivy bag, or a lightweight sleeping bag and a fly. Just enough equipment, or an emergency blanket, enough equipment so you can survive the night if you get caught out. Because you imagine breaking your leg way the hell up there at 8 o'clock at night after it goes dark. Even if you set the EPIRB off, the helicopter ain't going to come in and get you. It's going to be a long, cold, shitty night until the morning. Good boots. Buy good boots, don't break a leg. So back onto the block. We're just talking about the block. So on the western side of the block, we saw 1 bull. We didn't see any nannies, but who knows? Maybe the next guys will come in here and all the animals will be on that side. So where we saw the animals was right up the top of the valley, up around the corner to the right. We didn't see any up around the left, but we didn't really push up towards the Karangaroo saddle. There's a whole bunch just above camp, right up in those tops, and it looks like you can actually get to these tops up through here. Bruce reckons you'd make it up slowly. It's a little bit scrubby. And that far ridge line you can see, that's the top of the creek that we camped at down the bottom end of the block on this side of Shelter Hollow. So you could also go right down, make your way up that creek, all the way up to those tops up there, hunt your way along and back to camp and maybe stay overnight up there. So it's a relatively easy block as far as tahr hunting blocks go. It's probably the easiest one I've been to. There's not many steep stuff up here, not many bluffs. There's a few. It does have its fair share of steep stuff, but it's very easy to get around. It's pretty tricky to go up to the tops and come back down and bluff yourself out, from what I've experienced anyway. We haven't covered a lot of the block because we've only been hunting hard for 3 days, but pretty good block. I think I'd like to come back. It's disappointing, the lack of animals up here. We haven't seen very many tahr. We've probably seen, how many tahr, boys, all up? 20, if that?
Yeah.
Count them all up, probably 20 tahr in here.
As high as they could get.
As high as they could get, right up on top. So, yes, not a heap of animals, but there's a few in here. Anyway, see ya.
Hey, cheers for coming.
Yeah, nice.
Meet you, mate.
Life goals. Pretty mean truck. I'll get one of those one day.